Hi everybody, Monster Balisong here with a bit of a new video. I wanted to start doing guides on how to do butterfly knife tricks, but I thought there may be a lot of people who are watching butterfly knife stuff and watching butterfly knife tutorials, but they might not even know how to get into the world of butterfly knives. So I wanted to do this video just to kind of get a lot of the common questions out of the way and impart onto you some wisdom that I feel like I've learned over the 12 years of flipping butterfly knives. So the first point I want to cover is legality. I live in America, so I'm only going to cover state legality. I don't know it by country, so you might want to look at your country's specific laws. But going on a specific website, and this is not legal counsel, this is just me going off of a website. So we got Texas considers a butterfly knife a switchblade, which makes no damn sense. So apparently they're legal in Texas, which is surprising considering the gun laws. Next we have Wisconsin. You can only own them on your property. And I don't know. Utah and Oregon, you cannot conceal them. So not going in your pocket, maybe a holster that shows it. I'm not too sure. I don't really understand it. Kansas, can't own it. Hawaii, can't own it. And then New York. New York's a confusing one. A lot of people don't know the legality of butterfly knives. You can own them. You're good. But if you're from out of state and you come into New York with a butterfly knife, you cannot carry it, you cannot bring it. That is, I don't know why, but that is the case. Oh, one more thing about the legality. In California, your knife has to be less than 2 inches or less. So this is a legal balisong for California. Let's see, that'll look nice like that. Next point I want to get on to. Trainer versus reel. So if you're too young and your parents don't want you to get a real butterfly knife, get a trainer. You're good. But if you're old enough and you're not too afraid of them, I think you should get a real blade. I started with a real blade at 13, which is too young, but I'm still thankful for it. I'm very thankful for it because it taught me a lot of respect, and it taught me like how to avoid really bad cuts and keep myself safe. Whereas if you start with a trainer for months, maybe years, and then you go to a sharp blade, you might just get stabbed pretty damn bad because you're so confident flinging around a blade that won't hurt you. Then you start using a blade that will hurt you and you might get a deep slice out of you. But that's just my opinion. So go with a sharp blade if you are old enough and you're not too afraid. If, say, maybe you are too afraid, and that's totally fine. There are a lot of options out there for you, and you can start with a trainer. That's totally fine. Next point, price points. How much do you want to spend? In my opinion, my humble opinion, you want to spend at least $100. Now you could buy something like a Boker Magnum trainer for 30 bucks, BB Barfly for 30 bucks, but you're gonna just keep repurchasing these cheap piece of shit, especially like the Amazon Balisong combs and the super ugly rainbow things. Those things are gonna break every week. You're gonna end up spending the amount of money of a good butterfly knife just in repurchasing those every single week. So I think you should spend at least $100, and that's gonna get you a Luca. This is a Luca with it's rescaled. The Luca's pretty nice at about 120. Training version is 105. But where I'm gonna recommend here is the Atropos. This knife right here, if you get the training version, is 125. I think this is a fantastic knife. And for $20 more than the Luca trainer, this blows it out of the water. This is titanium. The Luca trainer is steel and way too heavy. This is a great weight. And for $150, you can get the live blade version of this. I highly recommend that. So if you're going 100 to 150, Luca, Atropos knife, because he has a couple other good knives at that price point. If you're getting up to the 200s, I recommend the Replicant. This is my be-all, end-all, best butterfly knife I've ever played with, ever. This is a great piece, but that's a pretty expensive knife. And where can you go to get these? You can go to Blade HQ, Knife Center, and you can trust those websites. Websites that are a bit iffy, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, Reddit. Jersey Devil is a forum website with a knife sales spot. Be careful on Jersey Devil. Follow their rules because they will publicly ridicule you if you do not follow their rules. Next part. If so say, alright, awesome, you bought your butterfly knife. Maybe you bought a piece of shit chintzy thing and didn't listen to me. Maybe you bought a Luca, maybe you bought a Tropos knife, maybe you bought a replicant. Good for you. You need supplies to take care of these things. Dry lubricant is used for the joints to keep them swinging smoothly and not grinding on each other. Thread locker blue, you often see Loctite, but I've got Permatex. This goes in the screws, and it's basically a glue that isn't permanent, that keeps the screws from backing out, but will still allow you to take them out if you need to. Also, Torx bits are very common for butterfly knives. So this goes from T6, T8, and T10, and this works with just about every butterfly knife I own or have ever owned. Sometimes you see some weird bits. Just do your research on what bits the knife has, especially Atropos, because Atropos actually has safety bits, but he sends these to you in the mail if you purchase from him, so you don't even have to worry about that. He knows what he's doing. Anything else? I think that's just about that. So I hope you take these all into consideration. You make your mind up, do your research, don't just impulsively purchase something. Good luck, happy flipping. Comment if you have any questions or any recommendations, and I'll be happy to answer any of them. Until next time, peace.